Pokemon can have up to 4 slots in their moveset for each individual Pokemon, we should call these their available slots. So for example, on the screen right now, there should be a Chespin with level 8 with Tackle, Growl, Vine Whip, and Rollout. Now these 4 moves you see here, they're kind of like the moves that Chespin learns in his set moveset, if you will. Although Chespin can learn more moves via TMs, breed and egg moves, and HMs as well. Chespin can also learn different types of movesets from a set moveset, if you will, even if it's moves that's not his type. For example, Chespin is grass type, but grass, fire, and the water starters tend to have moves like tackle, scratch, and pound that are normal type, even though if it is grass type. So depending on the property and the design of the Pokemon, sometimes it can have moves that aren't even its typing. But this doesn't always work. So for example, on the screen right now, you shall see an image of a Vivillon. This is Bug Flying, and even though Vivillon is part flying, it can't learn the move Fly. Why not? Because it's a butterfly, and we are known not to ride butterflies because we are deemed too heavy. So yeah, really. And these values, I'll just bring up the image of the Chespin again. These values that you see here, these numbers next to the symbol PP, those are counted as power points. So for each power point, that's how many times you can use a move. So for example, the number on the left hand side of the slash, that's how many you've got available to you, and the number on the right hand side of the slash, that's how many you can have maximum. So for example, if I went into a battle now with this Chespin against, I don't know, a Fletchling, a level 5 Fletchling on route 2 or something, and then I use Tackle, the number on the left hand side of the slash would decrease because I have used 1 Tackle. Yeah, do you see what I mean? And then when it's eventually out, that goes down to 0, so you can't use that move anymore and you have to use a different move. But this is why people go to Pokemon Centers, to restore their PP, and not only to restore the Pokemon self, but also to restore their PP. And it is generally seen that while Pokemon at lower levels have more HP, more PP, for their moves. So for example, Tackle is normally a low power move. In Generation 6 it's 50 base power, so it has 35 power points available to it. But moves like Fire Blast, for example, that only has 5 because it does 110 special attack, base special attack, 120, I don't know. I'll have to look that up in a bit. Anyway, so yeah, moves that Pokemon generally get in their moveset earlier on, then their power points, if you will, are generally higher because that move is not more powerful, so there is more available to them. But you can increase the power, PP up, using PP ups or PP max. These are items that you can find on your journey throughout the game. Don't think you can buy them unless you buy them at a special shop. I know in Generation 6 I haven't currently yet discovered the shop, I don't know what it is. But yeah, you can buy PP ups and well, you can't buy PP maxes, you have to find PP maxes. You can buy PP ups along with other boosting items at a special shop. But yeah, you buy these and then it increases the number on the right hand side of the slash that is available to you. So it will like increase more availability of that move to you, if you will. Now, TMs. Many Pokemon can learn TMs. They can be of the typing, not the typing. Of course, when a Pokemon uses the same move as its types, it will get same type attack bonus or stab, making that move more powerful. However, Pokemon can learn different moves that are not its typing, as I just explained with the Chespin here. It can learn Rollout, but it's not a rock type, and it has Tackle and Growl already, even though it's not normal type. So yeah, sometimes it's just based off their design, or sometimes it can just be based off their biology, if you will. So yeah, guys, really. And then with as I talked about in the, I think it was the first episode of Beginner's Guide to Pokemon, you can have physical and special attacks, and they do different damage. This also depends on the Pokemon base stats, if you will. Every Pokemon has a different individual base stats. Some can be similar, but I don't think, well, maybe 2 Pokemon can have the same base stats, but you know, their natures and will differentiate with each other. So yeah, this chest pin, for example, I think is a physical attacker, so it will tend to have more physical moves like roll out, hammer on, etc., etc., as it evolves and gains more experience. And those moves will generally have to have less PP than each other. Anyway, guys, if you have Pokemon and you travel through and you complete the game eventually, you will understand what I'm saying here. But this is for those who don't know what I'm talking about. Hopefully, you guys out there do understand what I'm talking about. That has been today's episode of Beginner's Guide to Pokemon, and I hope you do enjoy the like things that I've talked about here. If you have, please leave a like if you got it, dislike if you didn't, and always leave a comment to show what I could have improved, or if you need something explaining, I'll be sure to reply to your comments. Anyway guys, you've been great. I've been Gib the Great. This is me signing off.